So today we are here at the Museum of Natural Science. It's going to get a little bit everything today. I can't even give it all away. We're going to talk about why we're wearing red and why that's so important. Also with the heart, we're also going to talk about some of these things behind me and some really cool events they have coming up. The Natural Science Museum is probably going to be the place you want to be for the entire month of February, March, April, probably May. Maybe in June, probably in August. So all year long, they're going to have events. We're going to talk about that coming up as well. But look, I know today is Groundhog Day. We don't have Phil around here, but we do have deer. I want to know, when is the last time y'all seen one of these things jumping around outside?
It's like every day.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. You're right. We don't have Phil here, but I've been watching Phil. We're keeping a close eye on him. And honestly, the chances that he sees his shadow are pretty low today. But the statistics say otherwise. They say usually we see his shadow. So that would mean 6 more weeks of winter, of course.
All right, so we're talking about a whole bunch of different things here at the Natural Science Museum. What exactly is going on this month?
Oh, well, we have our lovely Attack of the Bloodsuckers exhibit that's here. So do you love ticks? You don't love ticks, but you might want to learn a little bit more about them. Mosquitoes, any of these things that require a blood meal. So we've got this fantastic exhibit here, and it's here through most of May. So you want to check that out and play a little bit, have a good time with that. And coming up really soon, we have our it's an old event, that's a new event. It's called STEM Leaves and Trees, and which is a cute way of saying Mississippi Arbor Day. So we're having an event on that on February 9th, and we've got a lot of other things coming up as well.
Now, every time we come here, we see something new, we learn something new. You have something coming up as well. Do you want to give them a little teaser of what you're going to bring out?
No, I'm just kidding. So I'm going to bring out an animal that you can meet that's going to have a little something to do with the February 9th Mississippi Arbor Day event. So to help learn a little bit about how this animal requires forest ecosystems to be healthy, or is part of a forest ecosystem rather.
And you're really trying to make sure that folks know that this is a place for adults and teens and for everybody, not just kids, right?
Itty bitties on up to people like me. We've got lots of things for you to see, learn, and do here at the Mississippi Museum of Natural Science.
What is your favorite thing in this building?
Oh, man.
Yeah,
you didn't tell me I was...
You know what it is already.
Oh, I love the fossils. I'm going to be straight up about that. Our fossils are absolutely amazing. Mississippi has a profound diversity of fossil life. Plant life all the way up to marine and even Pleistocene animals like the great Natchez lion and mastodon. So we have a wonderful variety of fossils here. This is my personal favorite.
All right, so now what do people need to do so they want to come here next Friday?
You can just come and you can pay admission when you get here, and there's going to be lots of things to do. We're going to have tons of interactive activities. We even have saplings from the Mississippi Forestry Commission that's going to be here, cherry bark oak and nuttall oak that are given away while supplies last. Even the Urban Forestry Council is bringing spring bulbs to give away. So if you need to plant some buttercups or narcissus in your yard, they're going to hook you up with that. And there will be there'll be artists here that work with wood. There's people to show you wood products. We'll even have guided nature hikes on the day. So all you have to do is get here and tell the nice person if you're a member, and if you are, they'll wave you in, and if you're not, you just pay admission and you come on.
All right. We have to end with the way you told me you wanted to end. So as we head to break.
You want to be a redhead?
I will. All right. Come on. Only Miss Nicole can have me doing something like this early in the morning. Stay with us. We got more after this. So today is an important day to raise awareness about a very serious cause challenging 1 in 3 women. Can you tell me more about cardiovascular disease?
Absolutely, Kayla. As you see, we are all in red today, and I'm so glad this is inside instead of outside. This is National Go Red Day for the Go Red for Women campaign, kicking this off. This is 20 years in action now, and this is all about bringing awareness of women and heart disease. Most people think that heart disease is a man's disease or an older person's disease, and they just don't think about it. So we're bringing awareness to women. Know your numbers, get your health checkups, start early, Women are so busy taking care of their families and their jobs, they take care of everybody else and not themselves.
And then you're having events to make sure that these women also take care of themselves and have fun too.
So it's also February kicks off National Heart Month as well. And so the American Heart Association is 100 years old this year. So we have a lot of fun events coming up. We will light the Governor's Mansion in a couple of weeks. And then we also have our annual Heart Ball taking place on February 17th at the Country Club of Jackson. WJTV will be there. So we are excited about that. People can still buy tickets to that event. It's a seated art auction and dinner, a lot of fun. So just a lot of things this month to get people into our organization. But really the goal is to, as Terry said, create awareness, educate people about their number one health risk for heart disease.
And how can they keep in touch with you guys?
So our website is great, heart.org. Lots of great health information there. I tell people all the time, it's more information than you could ever need. But just be sure we're saying get your checkups. This is a great time to think about that. And as Terry said, know your numbers.
Awesome. And you want to let the folks know what they need to wear today?
Red, right here.
All right. So if you were wearing purple, black, yellow, green, all that, put it away. Let's wear red today. And we're going to break. We'll have more after this. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. So for the folks who are just joining us, can you tell us what events you guys have coming up in your birthday?
All right, so what we have coming up is our STEM Leaves and Trees event, which is on February 9th, and that's our celebration of Mississippi Arbor Day. And because we are those people, STEM, S-T-E-M, STEM Leaves and Trees, it's kind of a science celebration of Arbor Day. So that one's going to be fun, and that one's from 9 until noon, February 9th. And part of that is meeting our cool friend here who's waking. It is very early, y'all. I got to get him up. Right, so this is Pete. Pete is a gopher tortoise, and this is an animal that you would find in a longleaf pine ecosystem. Doesn't look very energetic yet, but he is waking up. These are animals that are well adapted to those type of environments because everything in a longleaf place is for fire or adapted to fire. So like when lightning would strike the area and a fire would start, that would make the seeds release on the longleaf pine, but he can dig a burrow very, very deep and be safe and survive. And in that burrow, other animals will come and share that space with him to get through the fire.
So now he just opened his eyes as well. What do these things do? Oh,
He's waking up. Hello, my friend.
they don't bite or nothing like that or spit.
Anything with a mouth can bite. As long as you treat them with respect, you're going to be fine. Yeah. I have a mouth. Ask my brothers. When I was little, I bit them a lot, but now that they treat me with respect, not a problem.
So when we come to the Natural Science Museum, we're going to meet him. We're going to meet some other folks. Do you get opportunities to touch it, or what goes on?
So we do have touch experiences, but I do like to emphasize these are not pets. This is not a petting zoo. But because this is a reptile and in a class, format, we do like to let you have a touch experience because reptiles are cold-blooded, and we want you to be able to touch him and feel that he is kind of the temperature of the room around him. He assumes that temperature. And he is an endangered species, too, so that makes him extra special. And that means there's a plan to try to save these animals.
Now, he also is pretty dry and things too. I don't know, Josh, how close you are, but all of the different accents and things on him, you teach everybody what all of this stuff means and how old they are and all that.
Yeah, so our education department is amazing. We have the most wonderful people here. Reptile education is a regular part of it, and this particular animal is going to be a feature during our Arbor Day event. I'm going to let him rest a little bit. Put him down right
He
there.
look like he needs some lotion as well,
yeah,
the winter weather is harsh on everybody's
He might
skin.
need a bath, yeah.
No, but just let everybody know still how they can get in touch with you guys and find out more about what you do all the time.
Sure, so we have a great website, mdwfp.com. You probably won't remember that, so Google Mississippi Museum of Natural Science. We have a great calendar. It shows everything we've got, not only our Arbor Day event, but our sort of our birthday. It's called Nature Fest, April 13th. We'll have behind the scenes tours, really cool up close animal programs, special exhibitors, food trucks, you name it. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing an eclipse event this year too. Watch our website for that. In March, we'll have some info out on that. And just so many things. Pollinator Day, science makers, more than we have time to talk about today, but definitely go to our website or follow us on social media. We have a Facebook and an Instagram. You can follow those.
All right. Nothing else to be said. Tell him about it. We're not going to lift him up anymore. He's tired. We'll see you after the break. Thank you for watching The Morning Sip. We hope you enjoyed the show. And don't forget, Live at 9 starts on Monday. We hope you have a fantastic weekend. See you later.